Great song that. Welcome to everyone watching in Adelaide this morning. You can expect a little rain today with a top of 32 degrees. Right now, it is sitting on 21 degrees. Beautiful Adelaide. Well, have you ever found yourself at a wedding wondering if it's acceptable to be taking pictures on your phone and then posting them on Facebook? Bridal coach Rachael Bentick from Enlightened Photography is here to run us through the do's and don'ts of the modern world and the modern marriage. Rachel, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Are you serious? This is a big question?
Look, it is. I think in the old days, the wedding crasher was someone that you couldn't control whether they came or not. But today, the bride can do everything to create the perfect day, perfect venue, perfect flowers, but she can't control what photos are taken by her guests or where they upload them online, and that can cause some problems.
It's a modern thing, though, a phenomenon, isn't it, that people just get their phones out and post something straight away onto social media sites. So what do you think of the do's and don'ts?
Look, I think the main thing that guests need to be aware of is what do the bride and groom want as far as social media goes, and if you're not sure, play it safe and keep your phone in your pocket. Look, there are a lot of things that you can take photos of on the wedding day, but maybe one to avoid is drunk photos later on in the night. Maybe avoid those, and also avoid live streaming the day. You don't want to be posting so often that people feel like they're watching a video.
The photos later on in the night, though, are the classic ones, aren't they?
But they may not be the way that the bride and groom wish their wedding to be perceived, yeah.
OK. There is, as you say, a fine line between getting too carried away, right?
Definitely.
OK, so where is that line?
Look, I think what you can do as a guest is, if you do want to take a photograph, you can, but don't act like the paparazzi.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to be up there taking so many photos that you're getting in the photographer's way as well, and that's probably the third main thing. If you do really want to take a photo, make sure you're not getting in the photographer's way. There's nothing worse. We see it all the time at Enlighten, where people are putting their arm up into the aisle, they're getting in the way of the shot, getting in the background, and there's nothing worse than seeing a whole stream of backlit mobile screens.
So how do you handle the situation then if you're a bride or groom? How do you handle that situation?
Look, I think the best piece of advice for couples is to let their guests know what you want. And it is socially acceptable these days to put your wishes onto the invitation. There are some nice little poems that you can find on Google, and that'll let your guests know whether you want social media or whether you don't. And that's the main thing. All
right. Now, the other thing is, if you've got something really good, though, are you telling me something like this, you can't run it? Let's have a look at this. Look at this go. Fabio. So on one hand, like, this is really cool, right? All these things are cool. They're all getting into it. Great song. Can't touch this. I mean, who doesn't like that? But if you're going to... if you're going to do that sort of stuff, you can't really turn around and say, well, you can't post stuff on social media.
Absolutely not. And no bride wants to come off as a bridezilla. So I think the best thing to do, if you're doing something like that, look, a lot of people do love social media, and that's obviously been designed to put online, and I've been in one myself. It's fun, and it's a great way for the bride to involve other people in the wedding day as well. So definitely, and create a hashtag. So then that way your guests can upload the photos, they can all be viewed in the one location, and also you can see what's going on online as well as it's going up. And then that way, if there is something that you're not quite thrilled about, you can maybe ask for it to be taken down.
That's really good advice.
Great.
Appreciate you coming along.
Thank you very much.
Lisa.
I wish more people had taken more photographs at my wedding, Karl.
Oh, what happened?
Well, the photographer lost our wedding film, so I don't have any photos.
It's good to see that you've moved on, though.
It's only been, what, 21 years? I've forgiven him, though. Anyway, still ahead, a world exclusive.